I'm so sorry. I hope you find her soon.
We pray for that every day. And sometimes I feel as if I'm so close to her, as if she were right next to me. You may not be aware of it, but you're killing your daughter, your own daughter.
Goodbye, you guys. Take care of yourselves. I was gonna visit you. What's the hurry?
I wanted to be the first to welcome you. And you know how Mr. Mahir doesn't like to waste any time.
I haven't seen my son in more than a year. I gotta stop at home first.
Of course. Hop in. I'll drive you there myself.
I'm okay.
Huh? What's wrong with him?
He was diagnosed with kidney failure. I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to worry. They said we needed a lot of money for his treatment.
What are we gonna do then? Are we gonna lose hope because we're poor? Because we can't even afford to save our own son?
I've spent many nights crying in despair. I don't know what to do.
But I know what to do.
Changed what, Dad? Did you quit drinking? Or did you find a new job?
No, but you have to give me time. I'm trying to cut back on my drinking.
With every drink, you're not only ruining your own life, you're ruining mine as well.
Hello, Shahan.
Hello, Mr. Mahir.
I won't keep you long. I have a job for you.
I've heard.
There's someone I want you to kill.
I made a promise to someone I respect, to quit this business. But my son is sick. I'll take this job just for him. Who is it?
Hello?
I have information on someone you're looking for.
I'm listening.
Who is it, man?
Shh. I know the whereabouts of Turul. He's messed with me, and I want him to pay for it.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Here.
He's finishing off a job tomorrow.
At the construction site,
On Yali Avenue in Toy Street.
number 14, around noon.
Tell me who you are. Why should I believe you?
What can I do?
You'll make a lot of money. After you're done, you can go anywhere you want. The boss will take care of everything. Don't you worry.
I got a family, you know. I can't leave them behind.
It's gonna be fine. First you finish the job, okay?
Well, this is the address he gave us.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I wouldn't take this job if I didn't need money for my son. I'm desperate.
They're here.
Which one?
The one with the blue coat on the left.
All right, it's showtime. I think it's this building up here. Let's have a look.
What are you waiting for? Shoot him!
I've got to make sure first. I've got to kill him with one shot. Shut up and wait. Is that your son?
Yes, that's Kanan.
Come on, what the hell are you doing? Are you gonna shoot him or what?
I can't do this. I can't kill him.
What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? I told the boss you'd do this.
I'm not gonna shoot a police officer. I should have said no from the very beginning. I know this man. His father saved my life when we were together in prison. I'm a God-fearing man. I can't.
Mr. Mahir is going to kill you with his own hands.
I'd rather die than shoot this man. You don't understand. I can't shoot him.
You're gonna take that gun and you're gonna finish the job. Otherwise, you're a dead man.
Tell your boss to forget about this job. Forget it. Tell him not to bother me anymore. Understand?
You're dead!
Come on, hold on. I want to be ready.
What are you doing, man? We don't want these people to know we're cops. Put that away.
All right. Kanan. There's nobody here.
Let's go, man. I guess someone was just yanking our chain.
Hey, Doc, what's all the fancy duds for?
I have court today.
Oh, yeah, good luck. I hope the case will get dismissed and you can see your family.
I hope so, too. What's he doing? He's gonna hurt himself.
We'd better not get involved. He'll feel better soon enough.
But why is he so upset? Something must have happened.
He got himself into something he can't get out of.
Everything has a solution. So long as you keep your mind open and you don't give in to despair.
His problem is his father, Doctor. They don't talk to each other anymore.
Has that been going on a long time?
Yes, I've known him for 7 years. He slept right next to my bed for some time. I liked him like my own son. His father comes during visiting hours, but he doesn't go to see him. And sometimes he goes crazy like this. His father ratted him out. He handed his son to the cops.
The father turned in his own son. My God, I can't believe it. It must have been serious.
Yeah, actually it was. If you want, I can arrange for you to meet him.
Do that.
You okay, man?
My father's trial starts today, but we still don't have the evidence we need to prove his innocence.
I wouldn't give up just yet, Kanan. There's still hope for us. Something will turn up soon, I'm sure.
The only witness is in a coma. We have no way of saving my father, short of catching the real criminals.
These people we're after are professionals, Kanan. Professional and dangerous. You and I have never been up against people like this before. I think this might be a little more than we can handle.
Well, I'm gonna put a stop to them, if it's the last thing I do.
Then I'm with you, bro. They'll pay for what they did to your father, one way or the other.
Tell me, what is the problem? What are you two boys fighting about?
You have to believe me, Mrs. Haktan. I accidentally ran into him when I was walking in the hall. And all of a sudden, he jumped on me and started hitting me.
You started fighting because you accidentally ran into each other?
That's right, ma'am.
Well, now that doesn't make any sense to me. Be honest with me. Tell me what the real problem is.
I'm telling you the truth, ma'am. Hassan's been really on edge lately. I mean, last week, he got into a fight with Ali.
What was the problem there? I mean, what was his problem with Ali?
He says Ali was staring at him. It's like Hassan was looking for a reason to start a fight with someone.
I understand. You can go now. Tell Hassan to come in here.
Yes, ma'am.
I turned in my own son, and I testified against him in court. Even though it was hard, I did everything I could to put him behind bars.
I guess it's understandable why he wouldn't want to talk to you anymore.
I knew it was going to be like this, but I had no choice. He was using heroin. He was in a terrible situation. He would have gotten lost in his own life. I thought prison was better than dying, so I did everything to save his life.
I see. You didn't know what to do. I understand.
I have been coming here for years. He is my only son. I moved to this area to be able to be close to him. I come here with hope every time. Hope that he will talk to me. I always come here and leave in tears. I can't even see my grandchild. My son doesn't let her see me. It's very hard.
I know that he's upset about it as well. Obviously, he's unable to let it go. He can't forgive you yet, but have faith that one day he will see the error of his ways.
I'm very sick now. I may not have much more time left here. And God knows that I don't want to pass without patching things up with my son. I just want to hear him say Dad again. I want him to forgive me.
Let me try talking to your son.
Please do. But I don't think it'll make any difference anyway.
Perhaps.
May God be with you.
Thank you.
All right, Hassan. What were the two of you fighting about this afternoon?
It was nothing, ma'am.
It must have been something. You were attacking him like you wanted to kill him.
He ran into me, and I thought he did it on purpose. I just lost my temper, that's all.
What's making you so angry? Is there anything bothering you outside of school you'd like to talk about?
No, ma'am. I have no problems with anyone.
You can trust me, Hassan, not only as a teacher, but as someone who cares about what happens to you. Now I'm going to ask you one more time. Are there any problems at home? Or is something bothering you outside of school?
No, ma'am. Everything's all right.
All right, Hassan. But if you decide to talk to me, I'm always here for you. I just don't want you to be overwhelmed by your problems so you can concentrate on your studies, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now go call Nedim in here, would you? Okay, come on, you two. Shake hands. Go on, shake.
Mrs. Haktan, did you give our names to the principal?
No. Why would I do that? You're not fighting anymore. You're friends, right? So you guys don't have to worry about anything other than your studies. All right, so everything's settled. Get back to class.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Good luck.
She's beautiful. I'm guessing that's your daughter?
Yes. She's my everything. My girl.
I saw your father today. He was waiting for you. It seems like you two don't talk much.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a father.
You have a father, Rafat. And he cares about you very much. In a way, that's why he put you in this place.
Oh, right. You mean that father. I know him. He's the one who kept me from my daughter for 7 years. I haven't seen my family because of him. When my wife gave birth, I was here.
I doubt he's the only one responsible for the situation you're in.
Nobody else knew where I was. He's the one who ratted me out. He's the one who did this to me. The police never would have caught me if he hadn't have told them where I was. Oh, I guess he's telling you now that he didn't do it. that he didn't put me in this miserable place to rot.
Listen, Rafat. Heroin is what landed you in here. Now that you've been cleaned up in rehab, you have to serve your sentence.
I wouldn't have to if it wasn't for my father. He's the one who put me here.
Listen to me. As a doctor, I've seen many people die from using heroin, and it wasn't pretty. This stuff poisoned every part of them, not only their bodies, but their souls as well. These kids had their whole lives ahead of them, and they became slaves to a drug that was cutting their lives short.
Hey, why are you telling me this? I don't have to listen to you.
Rafat, I'm telling you this so you understand why your father did what he did. He knew you were addicted, and the only way he could help was to turn you in. Your father saved your life. He did it because he loves you, Rafat. You can't blame a father for that, can you?
You're telling me a bunch of stories. My father did this because he wanted to save himself, not to save his son. He was afraid I was going to get him in trouble, too. That's why he ratted me out. My father only cares about himself. He didn't want to be bothered with my problems, so he got rid of me. I'm a bad kid.
You're right. You are a bad kid. You're the one who got addicted and disgraced his family by becoming a shameless junkie, isn't that right?
Why don't you leave me alone, Doctor? You don't know what you're talking about.
Take a good look at this picture. Look hard. Look at this young girl. You're her father. What if your daughter started doing drugs one day? What would you do then? What would you do? Would you watch her die slowly? Or instead, would you do something to save her from addiction? Even if it meant turning her in. There's a man outside who loves you more than he loves himself. But you don't care about that. He sold everything so he could move here to be closer to you, even though he's dying. And if he passes away before you two reconcile, what happens then? Now pull yourself together and ask for his forgiveness before it's too late.
Funda, why are you crying?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Haktan.
Oh, there's nothing to be sorry for, my dear. Crying is nothing to be ashamed of. I believe it's just as important for us to cry as it is to smile.
But I don't know what I'm crying about.
There must be some reason. And you know what? Once we know the reason, we can fix it. Why don't we talk about it? It'll help you feel better. How's everything with your mother?
I don't know. My mom is always doing her best for me. She does everything to make me happy, even more than I need. I love her so much. It would be unfair of me if I said I'm not happy. I'm very lucky.
You told me earlier there was something you needed to share with me. I'm sorry I couldn't listen then, but I'm here now. What is it?
It's this strange feeling. I'm trying to forget it. I try not to think about it, but the more I try, the more it pulls me in.
Is it a bad memory?
I don't know, but it's really bothering me. All I remember is that I was trying to understand something, but I couldn't figure it out.
Maybe this will pass.
I feel like crying, just crying. I cry like this without knowing the reason.
Oh. Tell me what you do remember. Maybe you can help me understand.
It's something from the past. Something must have happened to me years and years ago.
Like what?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Sweetheart, what happened to you?
I'm okay, Mom.
Mrs. Haktan, is there something wrong? Did something happen to her?
She's fine. She was a little sad, so we were talking.
Don't be sad, sweetie. I think you need to go on vacation. You need to take a little rest. A change of scenery would be good for you.
I don't want to skip school, Mom. I love going to school.
If I know Funda, whatever this is, she's strong enough to get through it, as long as we're all there for her whenever she needs us.
I would like to thank you for taking care of my daughter so nicely, Mrs. Haktan.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Go ahead, Funda. Don't keep your mother waiting.
But I still have one more class. Are you sure
It's
that's okay?
You can get the notes from your friends. I'll give you special permission, but under the condition you do one thing before you go.
Sure, what is it?
Would you smile? Okay, now you can go.
Thank you again.
Have a
Bye
good
now.
day.
You too.
Ma'am, can we talk for a minute?
Sure, go ahead.
I've been thinking about everything you said, and I was wrong.
Just saying you're wrong isn't enough. You have to fix it.
I know, I did terrible things to my daughter, and I regret it. If she comes back home, things will be better. I found a job, finally, and, well, I can't work because I'm so upset.
Oya, come here. How would you feel about a fresh start with your father?
I already talked to my father. He made me some promises, and I believe he's gonna keep them.
Okay, then. But remember, Oya's risking a lot putting her trust in you. Take good care of her and yourself, okay?
I will, ma'am. Thank you.
You idiot!
But it's not my fault, sir. I thought Shahan was going to do this, or I would have taken care of it myself.
Then you should have taken care of it yourself. Shahan must be out of his mind. Doesn't he know that crossing me is the last thing he'll ever do?
He met the doctor when he was in prison, and they became friends. That's why he said he wasn't gonna shoot him.
Okay. Maybe Shahan will be next on my list.
So what do we do now, sir?
What do you think we're gonna do? Finish the job. You kill the cop.
I will?
That's right. Shahan was your screw-up. So now it's up to you to make things right. I know you can do it. Don't disappoint me a second time.
Whatever you say, Mr. Meyer.
I've never seen Rafat so quiet before. He didn't even eat. He didn't go out to the garden. He's just been sitting there like that.
He's preoccupied. He's got a lot on his mind. I'm sure he's considering every aspect of his life right now. Especially his father, and how to ask for forgiveness. Without that, he'll never forgive himself. You know, his drug problem was only a symptom of a deeper problem. And even though he's clean now, he's still filled with hatred. And he will be until he sorts out his personal demons. Rafat isn't a bad person, and once he knows that, he'll be able to appreciate the love that's all around him. And then he'll be able to get on with his life.
You're absolutely right.
Take a good look at this picture. Look hard. Look at this young girl. You're her father. What if your daughter started doing drugs one day? What would you do then? What would you do?
Now pull yourself together and ask for his forgiveness before it's too late.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Hello, Mom?
Yes, sweetheart.
Just wanted to check in. I'll see you at Dad's trial in an hour.
Okay, honey. I'm leaving now. I'll see you soon.
This is Kadir. From the hospital? Put it through now.
1 second, Mom.
Hello? Yes, sir. This is Kadir. I'm listening to you. Go ahead. Really? Thank you. We'll be right there.
What's
Good
up?
news, Kanan. Tell your mom it's good news. Nuri's recovering. He's regained consciousness.
Hello, Mom?
Good news.
They just called from the hospital. Nuri is getting better.
We're going there right now.
Oh, thank you, God. Okay, you go ahead, sweetie. I'll see you soon.
Get it right this time. As soon as you have a shot, take it. No mistakes.
Don't you worry about it, boss. I may not be as good as Shahan, but I can handle it. And at least I'm no coward like he is.
Shahan will pay for insulting me soon enough. But right now, you're the one who's on the spot. I'm depending on you to get this done, Toodle. Finish the job.
What's the setup this time? Should it be another fake call?
The cops won't fall for that a second time. We'll have to try something more to the point this time. Or should I say, more up close and personal.
Bang.
Here you go, Doctor.
Thank you. So this is where Shahan is living now, huh?
You think I don't know where my best friend lives? I wouldn't steer you wrong, Doctor.
Of course not.
Hey, Doctor, you have court today, man. It's about your entire future. And here you are still worrying about others. Why do you need Shahan's address anyway?
Let's have some tea. I could use a cup before I go to court. Hey, Tosin, 2 teas, please.
We need his testimony, Sevgi. Just 2 sentences. If he talks, Nuri could turn everything around. We can use his testimony to get the case dismissed and get Halusi out of prison.
I hope so. Kanan and Kadir are on their way to the hospital right now. I'm praying that we hear good news from them.
Hopefully we will. I prepared a file regarding Halusi's past with all the appropriate documents, and I submitted it to the court. It should be very helpful to us. But we still need additional evidence to prove that he is innocent. Again, everything depends on Nuri.
Yes, I know.
Let's go.
My wife, my son. I want to see my family.
Good. His memory is intact.
I hope he can talk.
Oh, he'll talk, and he'll testify.
This will all be over soon.
I hope so.
They'll clear your father's name. You'll see.
Cowards to rule. Mahir, those lowlifes. Mahir.
Sevgi,
How are you?
I'm good. This is the address I was telling you about. Be sure to give it to Kanan.
Of course I will. There's good news. Nuri is getting better. You'll be out soon.
Mahir did this.
Doctor, we're losing the patient.
Mahir did this.
We have to stabilize him quickly.
Excuse me, can we go in there?
I'm sorry you can't.
We're the police.
It doesn't matter, officer. You have to wait.
We were told that the patient regained consciousness. How's he doing?
I can't say. The doctor's inside. You can talk to him when he's through.
I hope he's able to testify.
Me too. Why won't they let us see him? Doctor, we have to see this patient and get his testimony.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible. We lost him.
What?
Oh my god. Wait, doctor, they told us he was getting better. We needed to talk to him.
He was doing better, but his condition was still touch and go. Believe me, we did everything we could to try and save him.
Damn. What do we do now?
What can we do?
Counsel, you stated that you have very important evidence to present to the court today. Are you prepared to do so at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. This evidence will change the court's decision today. We will present the testimony of the only witness in this case, Nuri Sayer. They are taking his testimony as we speak, and it will be here very soon. And with that testimony, it will become clear that my client didn't do it, and therefore he is innocent.
Mr. Darden, Nuri's dead. It's too late.
Your Honor, unfortunately we have just received very sad news. They were trying to talk to him to get his testimony, but his health deteriorated suddenly. Unfortunately, Your Honor, Nuri Sayer has passed away. Your Honor, before these circumstances, we were planning to call one more person to the court as a backup witness, Nuri Sayer's wife. Now, of course, because of her husband's death, she won't be able to appear. We believe that Emine Sayer knows a lot about a man named Mahir, a man wanted by the police. As I presented here, Your Honor, my client, Sevgi Haktan, has never been involved in any illegal activities in his youth or professional life. He has always been helpful to society and a very successful man. His arrest was a miscarriage of justice, and now he is unfairly held in prison. I am asking the court to release him.
Don't have any other choice. Yes, we don't have. That seems, we think about it. Well, we'll have to consider it. Completely. Do you concur? All rise. Due to the fact that counsel for the defense is unable to present its evidence at this time, I am postponing trial to a future date. Until that time, the defendant, Sevgi Haktan, is to remain under custody until further notice. Court is adjourned.
There's gotta be something else we can do.
Here's your dad.
Hey, honey. That's the address of a friend. His family is really in need. It's urgent that we help them
Even
out.
in the midst of all this, you're thinking of others.
Take care of yourselves.
You too, sweetheart.
We have the name of the gang leader, Dad. We're gonna track him down. We're gonna catch him soon, I promise.
Don't worry, we're gonna catch these people no matter where they hide.
I believe you. But please be careful. These men are professional killers.
Take care of yourself, Dad.
Your father wants us to go see the family at this address and help them.
Who is this?
Someone your father became friends with while they were in prison. Apparently, it's quite urgent.
Kadir and I will take care of this, Mom. Don't worry.
All right, Kanan. I'm gonna go home and take Oya to see her father.
So Oya finally forgave her father. That's good to hear.
Yes, they're going to try to make a fresh new start together.
How was court?
The case was postponed.
Don't worry, Doctor. You'll be fine. Sooner or later, you will get out. You're innocent, so relax. Don't be sad.
I'm sad for my family, not for myself. This situation has been a great hardship for them all. I'm sure you can understand.
Rafat, you've got a visitor.
Today's open visitation. It must be his wife. I know it's not his dad.
I know. Rafat. You know, I was in court today. One of my friends was in the hospital, and he was going to testify on my behalf. But he didn't. His injuries were too severe and we lost him. Everyone was expecting him to recover, and if he had, things would be much different for me now. But that wasn't God's will. No one can ever know how much time God has given them to live on this earth. Everyone dies, Rafat, so we must make the most of every day. Take the time you've been given to do something good with your life. It's all up to you, Rafat. You can make amends. Do it for yourself and for the ones who love you.
My
Daddy!
baby! Oh, baby.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi. So how are you? All right?
We're doing okay, but how are you?
Well, as good as I can be in here. There's this new guy in our cell. He's a very nice person, a doctor. He's trying to help me to...
There's a man outside who loves you more than he loves himself. But you don't care about that. He sold everything so he could move here to be closer to you, even though he's dying. And if he passes away before you two reconcile, what happens then?
No one can ever know how much time God has given them to live on this earth. Everyone dies, Rafat, so we must make the most of every day. Take the time you've been given to do something good with your life. It's all up to you, Rafat. You can make amends. Do it for yourself, and for the ones who love you.
Papa?
My son.
Papa.
Oh, my son, my boy. Oh, thank you, my boy. Thank you for giving me this day.
Can you forgive me, Papa? I'm so sorry. I made you suffer for nothing. Please forgive me. Oh, Papa.
Oh, son, my son.
Grandpa?
Oh, sweetheart. Oh.
My son is getting worse day by day. What will we do? There's nothing left in the house to cook.
What can I do? I was about to sacrifice myself for my son. I was ready to go back to jail again, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't shoot that man. I couldn't.
Papa.
Yes, son?
Don't feel bad. You did the right thing. I'm proud of you, and I love you.
Oh, my son.
Who can that be?
What do you want?
What? Good evening. I'm the son of Sevgi Haktan.
You're a cop.
That's right. We're police officers, but we came here for another reason.
My father asked us to visit you. May we come in now?
Yes, of course.
Baby. Oh, sweetheart.
Come in.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We're sorry to be bothering you at such a late hour. I hope you'll accept these small gifts.
Thank you. God bless you.
Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, please.
How are you, little man?
I'm fine. I'm studying hard in school.
Good.
I want to grow up and be a policeman someday.
I bet you will. I'm sure you'll make a great cop. Oh, we should leave now.
Please stay. Why don't you have some coffee?
Thanks. But we should really get going.
All right.
Please accept this.
No, I'm sorry. I can't take that. You've done enough already.
I'll have to arrest you if you don't take it. I'll put you back in prison for obstruction of justice.
We know that your son is sick. Tomorrow morning an ambulance will come, first thing. All expenses will be covered by my dad. The doctors will help your son.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good night now.
Good night.
Good night. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is unbelievable. Yesterday I was about to kill him, and tonight he's bringing life to my house. Dear God, can you ever forgive my foolishness?
Goodbye, sweetheart.
Will you come back again, Oya?
Sure I will. Now be a good girl.
You too. Bye, Oya. Tell your father not to hurt you anymore, okay?
Okay.
Come on. Bye, sweetie.
Goodbye, Oya. Bye.
I've had it with you. I can't take it anymore. I want a divorce, and I don't want a thing from you.
After all these years, you want a divorce? Let me tell you something. If you divorce me, you'll never see your son again. Is that what you want?
Why wouldn't I see him again? You think you can take him away from me?
You'll neither see him, nor will you ever set foot in this house again.
How dare you? You're disgraceful. How can you say these things in front of our son?
Listen to me. You shut your filthy mouth or I'll shut it for you. Do you hear me?
Enough! I'm sick of you. I'm sick of both of you.
Son! What's wrong with you? You're scaring us on.
Get out of here. This is all your fault.
My fault? How can you say that?
I can't wait to surprise my dad. Daddy?
Oh, sweetie, come in. I'm glad you're home.
Don't
Oya,
say anything
please
to
don't
me,
go,
Dad.
please.
Don't touch me, Dad. There's nothing you can say to me. I can't believe you just promised me you wouldn't do it
Sweetie,
anymore,
I was
and now
so
look
stressed.
at you.
I just wanted to have a couple of
Stop
drinks,
it,
that's
Dad.
all.
Just stop it. I'm
You can't
leaving.
leave. I won't let you.
How could you do this to her? You're not just destroying your life, but hers too. Clearly, the alcohol is more important to you than your daughter's life. I can't believe you could be so selfish as to destroy her life along with your own. Let's
Sweetheart, please don't go.
No,
please.
Dad, I'm sorry.
I'm
I
begging
can't
you,
stay.
please. I won't drink anymore. Sweetie.
I'm going to my
Please,
aunt's house
please,
tomorrow,
I-
and
I
I'm going to
promise.
stay there
Please
from now
stay.
on. I'll go to school
Please.
there. I've made
I've
my
been doing
decision,
so
Dad.
well, Oya. Please. Please.
Oya, my baby.
You didn't have to do this, Mom.
When I saw it, I just had to buy it for you.
It's perfect, Mom.
Oh. I'm so glad you like it, sweetheart.
I'm going to go try this on, see how it looks.
Okay, hope it fits.
What's wrong with you? Look, we're taking him to the hospital. We have lots of food, too. But you look so sad, honey. Come on, smile.
Something is bothering me. I don't feel right. I need to tell Halusi that his son's life is in danger. They are after him. I have to warn him. He's done so many good things for us. I don't want them to hurt his son.
Are you sure you've thought this through, Oya? A new town and a new school could be very hard for you.
I know, but I don't have any other choice. Please understand.
Call me when you get there, okay? And let me know if you need anything. I mean it, Oya.
Okay, I'll call.
Sweetheart! Oya! Please don't go. Please, you're my everything.
You came all the way here for nothing, Dad. I'm going no matter what you say.
Look, sweetheart, I'm coming from the hospital. The doctors gave me this information. I'm going to rehab to save myself from this disease. Please, Oya, I love you. I'm sorry. I'll quit this habit. I really mean it this time.
I love you, Dad.
Shahan, what are you doing here? Is everything all right?
Doctor, your son's life is in danger.
What? What are you talking about?
Yes, Doctor. I was hired to kill him. You know, my son is very sick. I needed the money, so I accepted it. But thank God, I recognized him from your picture and I didn't do it. Although I'm sure somebody else will do it. They won't stop.
I understand. Who are these people?
His name is Mahir. Everyone calls him Boss. He is a very dangerous man. If your son wasn't a cop, I would talk to him myself. But they will put me back in jail. I just know it. I just got out of prison, and I can't handle going back again. I can't do it. You have to understand. Tell your son to watch out for himself.
Thank you, Shahan.
I can't believe the way that
Yeah.
It's so
Oh, you got the ball.
You should really be a lot more.
This is so much fun.
Yeah, good one. That's it. Keep it up there.
Oh, come on.
Here it comes. Oh, come right at you. Look out.
Look here.
I need to know. I do
Handle that one, huh?
My mom doesn't yell at me.
Can't use that much.
Hey, what's your problem, man?
What are you doing?
Back off, man.
What's wrong with you, man?
Get your hands off of me!
Just lay off.
You want to mess with me? Come here! Stay back, or I'll shoot! I'm not kidding around. Anybody gets near me, I'll blow her head off!
Hassan! 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 Hassan!
Stay back!
Calm down. Just calm down, son.
Shut the hell up!
Please, Hassan, just put the gun down. You don't want to shoot anyone.
You want to bet? Go ahead and try me.
Please, drop the gun.
Stay away! Everybody stay away!
Come on, you don't want to do this.
Just stay away! Stay away or I'll shoot!
Drop the gun, Hassan. You don't want to do this.
Oh my God! Leave my daughter alone!
Stop! Stay where you are!
Don't do it, Hassan. Don't do it.
Don't move! If you take one more step, I'll shoot you! I swear to God! Get back, Mrs. Haktan!
If you want to shoot someone, Hassan, then shoot me.
Just stop, Hassan! Put the gun down!
Mrs. Haktan!
It's okay, Funda.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
It's over now. Hassan. It's okay.
Let's go home now, baby. Come on. It's gonna be okay.
Come on, Hassan.
Yes, it's all over. It's over.
You have to help me, Dawn. I need to make a phone call right away.
We have 2 days left to make phone calls.
I know, I don't have time to explain right now, but this is a matter of life and death.
What's up? What's the matter with you? I've never seen you this worried. Are you okay?
Look, you're the only one here who can help me. I have to make a phone call immediately.
All right, just wait here a minute.
Chief wants Errol Dinser's file. Take it to him, all right? Hey, who's that for?
Mom. She gave me a gift last night. Now it's my turn.
Are you gonna bring it to her at school?
I want to surprise her. So I'm gonna drop this off at home. I'll catch you later.
Don't be too late, man.
I'm never late, bro.
Here you go, Doctor. I borrowed it for 10 minutes.
All right.
That figures. Kanan's always forgetting something. Hello.
Who is this?
This is Kadir. Lucy? Kanan went home, but he forgot his cell phone here. Are you all right?
Never mind about me. Where's Kanan? You have to find him wherever he is. His life is in danger.
What?
Are you all right, Mrs. Haktan? Should I get the nurse?
I don't feel well, sweetie. I need to go home now. I don't feel well at all.
I'll help you. Okay. If you want, we can give you a ride home.
Here you go.
Here's your change.
Thank you very much.
You got it.
Kanan, welcome home.
Hey, how are you, sweetie?
I'm fine. I'm glad you're home.
Thanks.